All right. So let's just settle at the very beginning by putting the hands down by our sides and sort of shake it out. Let the hands move, almost like we're coming to practice with some agitation, and we may be. And then let the heels sort of bebop, just up and down. And then do both at the same time, and you can even wiggle the body if you want to. And then just come to, let everything stop jiggling, and we'll breathe. So breathe the arms up, and then press down on the exhale, like getting rid of stuff. Inhale, feel your chest rise if you can, sort of lift the sternum, and then exhale, just press everything. The earth is a great recycling system. Press it down into the earth, breathe in, and then one more, just all the way down. Yeah, and then we'll bring the fingertips here and lift the shoulders up. So let them come up and kind of squeeze. Notice what that feels like to have hunched up shoulders. And then exhale. See if you can let them drop, let go, let go. And we'll do that again. So coming up, and this is the no. And then exhale, yes, let those shoulders relax down. And go one more, breathe in. And then release down. Yes, and then just release the fingers, let the hands come down, and we'll move the left arm out, just stretch. Move your right foot out, stretch. And then release. Do the other sides. Let's just get nice stretches in. And then come down, bring the hands to the center, then stretch out wide. Feel the fingertips reach for either side of the room. Coming on down. Now we'll do a little bit more gently. So lift up this left arm, the right foot, and come down. Do it with the breath. So breathe. And then breathe, almost like we're walking on the moon. In and go one more, breathe. And then let your hands rest and let your feet walk out to the sides and move side to side. So just feel the weight shift to this left side, shift to the right side. Try not to rush it, but if your body feels like going faster, go faster. Do what you feel like. Meet your nervous system where it is. All right, next time we come over on the right side, we're going to drop this shoulder, drop the ear, and then let this right arm, sorry, come up and over. Feel that stretch. And then come back. We'll do the other side. So lean first, drop the shoulder, drop the ear, and then bring the left arm over. Just reach. And then coming on back. Now we're going to lean over to the left and lean slightly towards that left knee, go around, and then come up on this right side, and then reverse it. So lean towards the right, come over, and then back up again. Now walk your feet in, and we'll bring the hands into fists and bring them right in that low back on either side of that low spine, and just brush the kidneys back there and activate the adrenal glands. This is good for exhaustion. Yes. And then we'll just pause and let go when you're ready. If you feel like doing it some more, do it some more. Just let the hands move. And then we'll just extend the fingers out, just wide as can be. And then softly pull them in. So go wide, breathe, and then softly pull them in. Go one more, stretch out, and then pull them in. And then we'll just have sort of a loose fist. Let the fingers come in slightly and move your wrists. So this kind of gets more into the wrist. It's just a different sensation. You might not like it. And if you want to, you can bring the hands out with the fingers extended. Go the other way. I've already switched. And then we'll just relax the hands, bring them together, and then massage them. Just almost like you're getting a good hand wash. I just had a memory of my grandfather used to shake it out, used to use lava soap. I don't know if anybody remembers lava soap. Maybe they still make it, but he kept it in his bathroom off the kitchen. Hands are on the tops of the legs, and he did a lot of carpentry and a lot of that kind of work where his hands got really dirty. So I always remember him really scrubbing his hands. Then, of course, later, I think, wonder what he used for moisturizer. He probably didn't. All right, so just coming up and down. Yes, random thoughts. And then we'll just release that coming up and down and flip those hands up and just feel sort of the after effects in the hands. And then just take a break. Just take a break where we're not moving. Feeling the feet on the floor. Feel the here of here right now. Let the shoulders come away from the ears. Feel your seat in the seat. And we're going to curl in the fingers now, starting with the pinky finger, and make a fist. Slowly draw in and then come back out with the thumb first and other fingers. So do that again, drawing in. This is super good for inflammation, for arthritis, coming in and then coming back out again. Yeah. And then just bring the hands back together, rub them, and put your hands now on the sides of your face, just right here, almost like you're comforting yourself. And breathe. Then we'll bring the fingers, meet them at the middle of the forehead, and just draw out to each side, pressing to yours, what's the word? I'm missing my words again this week. Your satisfaction, whatever feels right for you. Okay. And then we're going to stay on this forehead region, excuse me, and bring the heels of your palms on the forehead. So the pinky fingers are meeting. Now put your hands on the top of your head, and right where your middle fingers are meeting, lift up. That is the crown of your head. And what we'll do is we'll exhale everything. And as you exhale, press into the crown. Just go, press into the crown with your middle fingers. With an inhale, let the fingers release. Exhale, press into the crown, press out that old air, maybe firm the belly. Inhale, let the fingers lift off the crown. And go one more. Exhale back to the crown. And then inhale, release, and release your hands. Let your arms come down by your sides. And then we'll bring this left arm in front, right arm in back. Do a big stretch. Right and left. And again. And again. And then both arms down by the sides. Come out and bend the elbows. And we're drawing the elbows in, the hands in, and round your back. So air goes out, breath goes out, and then inhale, open. Exhale like you're smushing something between your hands. And then you can imagine a ball opening, and the ball is big and wide. And exhale, you're deflating it. Inhale, grow big. And then exhale, draw in. And then just open back up again, open back up, and then walk your feet wide. We're going to soften the elbows, soften the shoulders, and then turn your right shoulder back. We're going to extend the arms, look at your right hand, and then come back to center by putting your fingertips on top of the shoulders. Then inhale out, twist to the left. Exhale back, fingertips on the shoulders. Inhale, open, twist to the right. Look at that right hand. Exhale back, fingertips here. Go one more. Inhale, open. Look at that left hand. And exhale back to the center. Now lift your heels up and then bring your elbows in. So knees and elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw in, round your back. Inhale, open. And go one more, draw in, and inhale, open. And then now move your elbows in a circle, get some good movement in the shoulders, a little different movement than going up and down. And then we'll go the other way. So turn, row back, row back, row back. And then just soften. We'll take the hands together at the center of the chest, and we're going to do our seated moving meditation. So with the hands here, we'll inhale, lift the hands up, and lift your heels up too. And then exhale, reach out all the way down. We'll do that again. So hands right here. Inhale up, lift the heels, lift the hands. Exhale back down. Now on this third one, we're going to inhale up and then move this left hand to the center. The heels have gone down. Lift the heels, come over to the other side, and heels come down as you move that hand. Lift the heels, the hand goes back, and then back to center. And we'll do that again. So inhale, come up, let the left hand come along the right arm, heels are down. Inhale, come over to this left side, heels back down. Inhale back and exhale down. Yeah, and just pause for a moment. Notice how that feels. Let your shoulders rest, let your heels rest. And then we'll just do one more up and out, down the middle. Up and then back. That wasn't really down, it was up the middle. Bring your heels in and walk your feet in. And then release your hands out. And we'll move the wrists. Yes. And then open and close the fingers again. Awesome. Bring your feet back out wide with heels in or toes and toes are out. We're going to bring the shoulder back, get another twist in, and also some movement in the neck. your left hand is on top of that right hand, and we kind of follow that line, come open and extend, and then your exhale is on the back down. So it's breathe in, let the chest lift, open, exhale, release. And last time we're going to stay out here, look at that hand. Now keep that arm there, turn your head the other way. Look down at that right hand. Now lift the head back up again, turn, look back at that left hand. Bring that hand here, here, and down that arm. And we'll switch. So left hand goes on the left leg. We'll draw this left shoulder back. Right hand goes on top, and we'll come up that left arm, over and extend. Feel that twist. Exhale, return back. So it's in and open, reach, make it feel good. Exhale, release. And on this last one, we'll keep that arm out. Look at those fingers, wiggle them. Turn your head the other way. Look down at your left knee. And then head goes back. We're going to bring that arm here and here and then back down. Awesome. Bring one hand on each knee. Lift your heels up and then bring your hands on insides of your knees. And as you start to draw in, resist and then open. So it's resist. Now add breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And go one more. Exhale. And inhale. Now just let your hands rest. Lift your heels and do sort of the in and out situation here. So let your knees fly. And breathe. And then we'll release the feet down, walk your feet in, point and flex your foot, and point and flex the other foot. And then release and let your heels just bounce. Just bounce it out, moving those feet. All right, so we're going to take this right foot now and kick out to the right and then kick over your left shin. So it's over and over, over and over. And we're just trying to get these muscles warmed up. And on the next time you come over, I want you to rest your foot on top of the other. Actually, the ankles are crossing and your right leg's on top. You're going to take the left arm on the opposite side on top. Then bend your elbows and put both the backs of the hands together. So starting right here at the chest, as you inhale, I want you to lift up and let that foot lift with your arms. Exhale, the hands come back to the forearms. So inhale, come up, and exhale. So this is a seated eagle pose. And last time, come up and pause here. Breathe. Then we'll separate the arms, separate the legs, fly out of eagle, and then release down. And just notice how the body feels on this side, in your shoulders. So this interoception where we're listening, how does my body feel when I move it this way or that way? So all very important. In and out, getting a sense of ourselves physically. In and out. In. It keeps us safe, right? when you're moving slowly and you do something that really hurts, you pay attention more and you say, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. So back and forth, just getting a warm up, inner thigh, outer. And then the next time we come over, I'm going to scooch my right foot over a little and then cross at the ankles on this side. So I have my left leg on top, the right arm's going to come on top, and then bend the elbows, backs of the hands together. And as I inhale, the arms are lifting, the legs lifting. Exhale, come down. And this is a good one to do up against the wall or hold on to the chair. Exhale down. And on the last one, we come up, hold for a moment. So you're an eagle, you're looking, 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 and then ready, fly out, reach, and then release and come back down. Readjust your feet in this mountain pose, and we'll move the chest a little bit forward, your hands on your knees, just like you're cupping them, and then drop the chin, drop the shoulders, and draw up your belly button towards the spine. Now release that, release your hands. Inhale, come up, let the shoulders drop, draw the shoulder blades together, lift your chest. And then let your chest come back forward again. Bring your hands on your knees. Drop the chin, round the shoulders, pull up the navel towards the spine. And then let go. Inhale, come up. Crown of the head towards the ceiling. And then one more exhale, chest moves forward, cup those hands round, round, round that spine. And then inhale back up again. Yes. So back in this mountain pose, take a breath, let it go, and we'll come to standing. So coming on up. Okay, so come on behind your chair, and we did, so those cat-cows, we're going to do that similarly, but standing behind the chair. So move your feet back. I'm going to angle my chair a little bit, and you're standing in mountain pose. Now start to sit back like we were sitting in a chair, right? Lower your chest down like we did before, and then we're going to drop the chin, round the shoulders, round the back by straightening your legs and pulling up the belly button towards the spine. And then bend the knees, inhale, let go, and you sort of sit back again, let the sacrum drop down. Then we'll come back, take a breath. Exhale, straighten the legs, round the back, chin drops, navel towards the spine. And then inhale, bend the knees, sit back. Now, if you want to, you could stand in chair pose, which is sacrum down, hands out, or hold. We'll do one more. I'm just going to put my hands on my knees. Exhale, come up, round the back, shoulders, chin down, activate that vagus nerve. And then inhale, drop the sacrum down again. And then just draw all the way up into standing mountain pose. Yes, and release the hands, release the arms. Do a little jumping on your heels. And then just stop and pause for a moment and notice how your body's feeling. Breathe. Yeah. And then just stand behind the chair if you're using the chair. I'm going to stand this way so you could see me. So we're going to step wide, and I want you to turn your toes on that right foot toward the chair and bend that knee. And as you do, bring the arms out. We'll inhale, come up, reach up, and then on the exhale, you go, So we'll inhale, lift, and then exhale, almost like eagle pose. You're looking at, you're focusing on something. Exhale, we're focusing out to the right. And then if you're using the chair, you could put the hand down, put it on your leg, and we're going to reach over to the right side and then bring the elbow to a bend. So inhale, reach, exhale, down. And go one more. Inhale, stay here. I want you to look underneath your arm. Then look out at where your fingers are reaching. Feel your back leg, back foot really press into the floor. And then slowly come back up again. Bend that elbow. Walk your feet in. And we'll move that elbow back. And get some movement in the neck. Yep. And then just soften, breathe that arm down, shake it out a little bit. I'm going to move to the other side. So we're going warrior two on this side. Your feet are wide and your toes on this left foot are pointed towards the chair. Your knee is bent towards that chair. Arms are out. Palms up. We'll inhale, look up. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, go. Wow. Get out of my way. Inhale. And last time, go. Exhale. So you can put that hand there. You can put it on your leg. Bend this elbow, this right elbow. Inhale and then exhale. Yeah, beautiful. In, reach, and exhale. We'll go one more. Reach. Now stay here. Keep breathing, of course. Look out at your fingers first. Then look underneath the arm. And then keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Come back up. Fingertips go here. And then move your elbow back and back and back. Yeah. Walk your feet back in again. Kind of lift and release. And then hold on to your chair if you need to, or use this opportunity to balance. Move your right ankle and the other way. And do the other side. So you're just moving that left ankle. And then the other way. And then coming back down, both feet are down. I'm going to move the chair this way, stand behind it. Feet are facing the back of the chair. I want you to step both feet back and then leave this left leg, it's my left leg back and right foot forward. And then when you do that, you have space between your feet. Then we're going to take the left hand, the same side as the back leg, and keep it there. And then bend that right knee. Straighten and bend that right knee. Now lift that arm up like you would in Warrior One. You don't need to move like me, but if you want to, you can let go completely of the chair and do both hands. So we'll come on down, leg straightens, and then inhale, come up. Exhale, back down again. And one more inhale, come up. And pause here, breathe. Notice what it feels like in this pose. Are you getting that full breath? Are the shoulders away from your ears? Breathe. And then as you're ready, just let the hands come on down. The knee straightens and then bend a little and walk up. So you had your right knee bent, the left leg was back, and we're going to stay in that same position. So the front leg is bent, the back knee, the back front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. And then if you can, do both hands. If you need to, keep a hand on the chair. We're going to lower towards the chair and lift your back heel. So if you want to, you could put the back, my back foot is left. I don't know what yours is. Take the opposite hand and hold if you need to, and lift that foot. Bring the foot back down. Inhale, come back up, and both legs are straight. And then we're going to bend. We're going to come over the chair. If you need to hold on, lift that back leg in Warrior Three. Pause here. Maybe both hands come out. Breathe. Then bring that foot back down. Bend that front knee. And on the last time, we're going to lower and then come up and pause here in this pose by breathing, looking out at your hands. Test your balance. Hold the chair as you need to. And then letting that foot come down, bending that knee, coming back into that warrior pose. Beautiful. Bring the hands together, back to the chest, step forward and let go. Yeah. And then do some rotation in your ankles. And other foot. And then we'll come back behind the chair again. So I have my left leg back, and this time I'm just going to move my chair. I'm going to have my right leg back, stepping back, bending the knee by the chair, and then bringing both arms up, right? So we'll inhale, coming forward. We're going to sort of reverse this. Coming forward in Warrior Three, we're going backwards. Reverse is not the thing. You can hold with one hand or two hands. Lift that back knee, back foot. Exhale, bring that foot down, both arms up. Coming forward, hold with one hand or two, lifting. Coming back up, come on up. And one more coming up, lifting. And then back down, back up. Yes. So now we'll do Warrior One. So we'll come down and straighten that leg. Inhale, come up. Down and straighten, and then inhale. Feel that stretch in front of that back on the top and the quads on that back leg. Down, turn this way, and then bend and come up. And smile. We're doing this thing together. Yeah, bring those hands together, walk it up, let go, rotate the ankles. Got to take care of our ankles. And then the other side, rotate. And the other way. All right. And then we're going to just come and stand beside the chair. It's there if you need it, right? And we'll rest your hand on the chair as you lift up your opposite foot, your outside foot. So we'll rotate this knee out and place your foot down with the heel right at the center on the inside of your leg by the chair, right? And see if you can let go here and just join the fingers together, then bring them to the forehead, then to the throat chakra right here, the throat, and then right at the heart chakra, right here in the energy center. Now let your heel lift and come and put your heel on the inside of your ankle. If that puts you off balance, you can let go and hold on with your hand on the chair. And now we'll let the hands lift slowly, throat, forehead, and crown of the head. Lift your heel off of your ankle, or you can lift the foot up. And then forehead, throat, and chest. And foot comes down, or heel just rests on the ankle bone. We'll do that again. Inhale, maybe lift that heel higher. Throat, forehead, crown of the head, maybe lifting the foot. Do what's right for you. Hold as you need. And then coming back down, forehead, throat, chest, and woo, rest that heel or put that foot all the way down if you need to. Let's do one more time and pause at the top. So we're lifting the heel, throat, forehead, crown of the head. Maybe lift this foot. Breathe. Hold as you need. Some days are better than others. I'm having a good day on this leg, so it doesn't always happen. Forehead and throat and heart and down. Woo! Shake it out. Let that foot shake it out, and then move that ankle again. Yep. And we'll go to the other side. So we're going tree pose on this side, baby. We're holding, and this knee bends out to the side. Come over a little bit more. And you could put that heel just on the inside of your other foot and raise up this arm or both arms. Okay, so you can start in this very grounded position. Again, the wall is helpful for balance, so you could back up to a wall. So now bring your heel on the ankle bone, and we're going to start here and go throat, forehead, crown of the head, and then forehead, throat, foot comes down, heart. Inhale. Now, if you need to, hold on. Crown of the head, foot is up, and then back down. I'm using the wall. And down. Again, hold as you need to. And then forehead, throat, heart. And then just pause here. Again, I'm using the wall on this side. This leg is much weaker than my other, so I'm doing a lot of wiggling. And that's okay. And then as you're ready, we're releasing. Bring that foot down. And notice how your leg that helped balance you is feeling. Give it a break. Rotate that ankle. Go make sure you do both directions. And maybe give that other leg a little shake. Okay, we're going to stay on this side. Keep your hand here if you want to, or on your hip, and move your outside leg one step over. We're going to lift up the heel so your toes are pointed out diagonally, and now bend this inner knee just slightly. As your foot is lifted, you start to lean and feel that stretch in your hamstrings, in your calf. And then we'll come back up, take a breath all the way over. And as you come back, start to bend your inner knee. Exhale down with the toes lifting up. You don't have to go far. Just lean over. Inhale, come over. Yes. And go one more. Exhale out. Whatever doesn't need to be there. Inhale in some. Community, feelings of community. Let's do that one more. Exhale out. What we can't control. Inhale, bring in some inner peace. Yes. And then just come back up, pause, walk your foot in, manipulate that right hand or whatever hand was holding. And we'll move to the other side. So just coming on over. Hold as you need. If you don't need to, put your hand on this leg or on your hip. We're going to step out the right foot. Toes are pointed out to the side diagonally. Bend this inner knee and lift your toes on that outside foot. With an exhale, move down. With an inhale, come up, come all the way over. Breathe. Exhale, moving down that leg. Oh yeah, feel that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, move down. And then foot back down. Inhale, come over. Feel that nice long stretch from the fingertips down the arm, down the side of the body. Woo! And then release and come back. Step back in that foot. We're going to shake it out. Move the ankle. And shake that a little bit too. Great. And we'll come back behind the chair again. We're going to use this chair for a pyramid pose or also called a down dog. We're going to step back really big and start to lower your chest. So you're in this sort of triangle shape. And feel the stretch, get in the light, feel the stretch down the back of your legs. Now soften those knees, then press your heels down, lift the spine. Come back down, bend those knees. Now come all the way up and lift your heels. So you're lifted up. If you can, draw in the buttocks. You're up on the balls of your feet. Then slowly lower your feet down. Bow forward. Now lift your toes and notice what that feels like in the calves and the hamstrings. Breathe. Yeah. Feet down, lift the heels, draw in the tailbone. Exhale, heels go down, feet are flat. Lift your heels, just enjoy the stretch if it feels good to you. Come back up again, lift. And then exhale, come back down again, lift. And then we'll come back again. We're going to step your right foot forward and left foot maybe a little bit back. And reach up, come in that warrior one pose, just feel it. Then we'll bring the hands down, come down, bring the chest forward. Lift your back heel. Now reach out your back leg and opposite arm. Reach. Then bring that foot down, step both feet back. Go into your pyramid pose again. Reach back. Bend the knees. Now step your other foot forward. Bow forward. Lift your back foot. Reach your opposite arm. Reach. And then foot goes down, hand goes down. Step both feet back. Sit back. So you're sitting back, and then bring the hands out in front. So here you are in your chair pose. I'm not overreaching. I have a nice balance where my arms are and how my legs are. Now bring your hands down on the sides of your legs on either side of the knees. Let your hands just sort of glide down and then bend your knees, glide all the way up outside of your legs, all the way up to the top, reach, and then do that again. Bring the hands down. You're going to bow forward, bend your knees, let your hands come on the outsides. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. And then we're just going to stay up here. Exhale down. And I'm going to step back a little bit. Let your feet go slightly wider, heels in, toes out. Bend the knees a little bit. And we did this seated. We're going to do it standing, our moving meditation. So we inhale, come up. Exhale down. We do this twice. Breathe. And then a long exhale. And then we come over. Bring that hand on the inside. Start to bend your knees. And then follow back. Come over to the other side. Start to bend your knees. Follow back. And back to the center. We'll do that one more time. Come up, bring the hands up. Come back to the center. Inhale, straighten the legs. Come over to the other side and center. Come on back and center. Then up the middle. Inhale. If you can, lift your heels. Exhale down. We're going to do two more. Inhale, come up. If you can, lift your heels. If not, that's fine. Exhale down and go one more. Reach up and exhale down. Then back to the center. Walk your feet in. Breathe. Shake it out. Yay, yoga. Yay, yoga. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're going to come back and have a seat. I'm giving yoga a shout out, man. All right. Yes. So I want you to step out your right foot. Yeah. Put that hand there. And we're going to bring this left hand out like we're gathering up some prana, some energy. So lift up that energy and bring it around. We're going to spread it around the world, all the good energy. Inhale, exhale. Then go one more, lift that prana, and exhale. Just notice how that feels in the body, yeah. And now bring your elbow in a circle back, 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 back. And then just for good measure, we'll get a little bit of neck movement in. Bring that hand out, turn so the palms toward the back of the room. Put your hand either behind you or on your hip. And then just move, turn your head the other way. And let your chin come down. Now move your head like you're saying, no way. Yes, back and forth. Feel that movement loosening up the neck. Then we'll come back to just center, back to mountain pose, stepping your right foot in and left foot out. And then we'll have the prana in our hand on this side, all this good energy. Bring it over and down. Actually, prana is breath, but it's this breath that enervates you, right? Over. And go one more. And over. Yes. And then we'll bring the fingertips here. We'll move the elbow back. And then let that arm extend out. The palm goes towards the back. You either put your hand on your hip or behind you. Turn your head the other way and then drop the chin and just move your head like left and right. Hello, neck, huh? Hello, neck. And back to just stillness. Bring that arm back out. We're going to bring both arms out and step forward. We'll take this hand and bring it to the opposite side of your neck. So come on down like you're just massaging down. And you can support the arm with your left hand. So we have a lot of lymph nodes in this area, and this is good for lymph drainage. It's also, loosens tension. It's good for the fascia. And then we'll go to the other side. So this hand goes here in support, and you're going down. So you don't have to go very deep for the adrenal glands, but, you use whatever your sensitivity is, adjust as needed for the massage where you're trying to get some movement in the muscles and the tissue. And when you're ready, we'll just wiggle the fingers a little bit and bring your hands together and bring them right up against your heart energy center right here, just right in the middle. And feel the energy of this practice, maybe still moving through you. And then I think even more importantly, feel the essence of just practicing together, just what kind of special feeling that has associated with it. Now I'm going to use more of my hand up against the chest. So I have my microphone there. I'm going to have to move out a little wider, almost like you're giving yourself a hug. You're just pausing for a moment. Feel the hands against the body. Our hands have healing powers. And we know it because we put a hand on somebody's shoulder or whatever to comfort them. It's a calming gesture. It's a comforting gesture. And there's no reason we can't do it for ourselves, right? No reason. Then we'll just bring the hands right here back to the center. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure, pure light that's within you guide your way on. Yes, namaste. Go out there and share your light that the world needs so badly. Yes, namaste. Thank you for being here.